It's break time. Welcome to our newest episode. It's your co-host, Rissy, right?
Hey.
And yours truly, Kaninja. So, since we are in holiday season, Rissy and I are going to be talking about how we celebrate holidays during our break time today. Because, hey, this is coming out after Thanksgiving, and it's going to be right into December, which is, of course, Christmas and New Year's. So, we talk about what we're going to do for Thanksgiving or what we've done for Thanksgiving and what we're planning on doing for Christmas, but how we celebrate it and basically how other people celebrate it too. So, Rissy, how do you celebrate the holidays?
Well, you know what? Being older, that's why I love this song, because it's like the meaning of holidays just change over the years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it used to be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my grandparents' house and we're gonna travel and stuff. And you know, as a kid, you get told where to go, not necessarily like your input. You're like, we're gonna see grandma, we're gonna be here. Okay, like that's just what you do. And so as an adult, it's weird. Like it's just kind of like it's whatever I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like if I want to travel, it is what it is. If I don't travel, it is what it is. And so I think that's where I am right now, because it's like, it's just trying to figure out where do I put my time in.
Right.
I'm like, I could stay at home because I get to be off for a few days in the holiday in December. So I'm like, can I travel? And if I travel, I'm like, shit, I want to go to the beach. I don't want to see my uncles and aunts and what? This is depressing, because the only thing they're going to talk about is, you know, so and so died and and then you have to worry about like gifts and stuff, like, well, you know, the holidays, so here's a card, everybody. You only gave us a card, but we know you got that new promotion because of Facebook. You know, like, I think myself at the beach. I want to have a picture like me. Oh, I guess you guys can't. Well, on YouTube you can see what I'm doing, but you just be like in the beach, like have someone take a picture of you, you know, and just be like, I'd rather now be by myself. Other than my baby and my dogs, I'd rather just enjoy the holidays by myself. It just feels like less pressure.
I can see that, and less drama too, because like you mentioned, like they're always talking about like, oh, you're only going to give me this, or oh, this person died, or did you see the president do XYZ, the politics and the religion and all that extra stuff.
You know, we don't care about that.
No, exactly.
I'm gonna be by myself watching TV. SpongeBob, and apparently there's networks. What's confusing me right now is networks and then channels. Okay, it sounds stupid, but it's like SpongeBob. SpongeBob was on Netflix. No, SpongeBob was on Prime Video, and then now it's like available on Paramount. That's a studio. No, it's networks and studios. It's like if the network doesn't have like A&E, then the studio might have. I'm like, sorry, that was my rant.
So how does that relate to? I'm sorry, break room buddies. I'm laughing so hard because if you're looking at our YouTube channel, you'll see what Rissy is doing. Rissy is
Let me circle back. We're
gonna circle back. So this is a shout out to our YouTube channel. Definitely check it out so you can see what Rissy was just doing right now. It was definitely distracting to me.
Hey, but how do you feel about the holidays? How do you feel about the holidays, Kaninja?
So I see where you're coming from, because like I really do like holidays, because yeah, you can do whatever you want, but like with my family you can't, because if you want to do things on your own, they will say something about it. It was because they're very traditional when it comes to family and holidays and togetherness and all that stuff, especially on that day. So if I say like, hey, you know, I just don't want to spend time with you guys on the holidays, they take that as a deep insult, like a personal insult. And so me not being with them is actually more drama than me being with them. And so, and I enjoy them, don't get me wrong, I enjoy spending holidays with them. It gets to the point though when you have a significant other is when the holidays are just crap. It just goes to crap, in my opinion, especially when your significant other has a family of their own that they also want to spend time and they've already created a tradition with their family. And so now you're putting that together, these other traditions, trying to make a new tradition. But like for my family, that's something that they have a hard time doing. Like they're willing to be flexible, but it's hard because if they can't see you, then they're just like, they never want to spend time with us. And then it's on the significant others thing. So I really, when it comes to significant others, I do not like holidays. I try to avoid them as much as I can.
You know, it's hard. It's like you need some. This is the time that you want a spouse that got an unhealthy or all their family's dead.
Yes.
You just want them gone. Like this is the only time where any other time, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, stuff like that. But during the holiday, oh yeah, I don't got any family. That is awesome because we got things to do between November and December. We got so much stuff to do. I'm so glad all your family dead. Okay, great. Like this is yes, this is it because it's just so much, and then you don't want to hurt other people's feelings. Again, this is how I feel. That's why I want to be by myself because I'm like, hey. Your feelings hurt, but you over there with your feelings hurt. I don't have to hear that your feelings are hurt. So when I show up, you're excited to see me.
Right.
Okay? That's it. I don't because again, because let's say you got a family tradition. I know that you do, Kaninja, where it's like it's your stuff is set up a certain way.
Yeah.
And then your family takes it a certain way. You're just like, but they got a family too, and they're just kind of like, okay, and Lord help you when you have kids.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different story. It's like how like my mom sees it is that the husband should always follow the wife's family, and so and then of course if you have so that she has two daughters, me and my sister, and so she's like if the husband does not always try to spend time with the wife's family, then the husband is selfish. Well, no, they have their own family too. That they want to see during the holidays because there was a time before me, before, all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, Rec Room Buddies, I am not married. So, but like is stuff like that where it gets really rocky because like you said, like, yeah, they can have their hurt feelings over there. My family, they'll have hurt feelings over there, but they'll let you know every day that their feelings are hurt. Like they'll call you, they'll try to like, oh, can we make this work this way or that way or the other way? And so, yeah, for me, it's much easier to spend time with my family on the holidays. I'm not looking forward to next year because that's when me and my new significant other is.
Oh, you just move on so quickly, Kaninja.
Rissy, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Rissy.
I was even gonna bring it up until you said something to me and my significant other. Another person. Bounce back, people. Bounce back. Bounce back quickums, okay? But yeah, and see that's the thing with spouses and stuff like that. Those are all things that you have to consider. You have to be considerate. So I'm like, okay, all right, you're considering the spouse, but you got to figure all that crap out. Okay, so what about gift giving? What about gift giving? My thing is, if I can't give you all year, I'm not gonna give just for Christmas and ball out all for Christmas. It sounds super weird, but I give all year. So baby girl, just yesterday, because I was shopping, as you can see, I've been shopping. I just went to the store. I didn't have no coupons or anything. I just said, hey, if I see something I like for her, I'm gonna get it. That's it. I don't feel like I need a holiday to give you. Now it is Christmas, so I'll probably, surprise her. I really don't feel like buying her anything. I usually purposely buy stuff for her the day after Christmas. Not even kidding.
Really?
And she doesn't even know the difference. For a couple Christmas, I just come in and be like with my family and be like, Merry Christmas. So I end up with something sometimes, which is cool. But I'm like, hey, I ain't worried about it because she doesn't get anything from me Christmas Day. It's the day after Christmas. I'll be like, hey girl, we at this store. Get whatever you want. Because I don't need Christmas to give you something for
Okay.
her. Because if I don't have money during the year, how am I gonna have money for Christmas?
Gotcha. You don't want to kind of give that, I guess, the expectation like to her, whereas like you need a holiday to give. Like, no, if you don't need a holiday to give, you can give anytime.
Right. And you could give whatever is within your means. Because I feel like with how other people perceive the holidays with gift giving, you have to be lavish. You have to be. I mean, of course, if I was married, I wouldn't want a $2 ring that turns my finger green, right? I do want something of value because you're putting money into it. So why not put good money to it?
Right.
You know, I get that for quality, right? Money equal quality. But like other stuff, it's like my daughter, she has too many toys. Why am I giving you more toys? You need clothes. You need underwear. You need socks, you know? And then I had one year, I didn't give because I wasn't in the position to give like that. And I wanted quality. So I just didn't give anything one year. My grandmother took it all the way down to Sunday because I wasn't even there. So let me just put it out there. My little brother was even there. Like it was, no, that was the year that I saw my grandma a lot. Like I took time to drive to her, see her, and everything like that, right? My brother, and call her. My brother did not, which is fine. You know, everyone's relationship with their grandparents is different. But I'm saying to say, it was that year I didn't have anything of quality that I wanted to buy because I wasn't in the realm of buying. But all year we took trips. Like we went to trips, we went to like it cost money to travel. Everybody knows that. Right? It cost money to travel, one. And two, we went to different things where she didn't have to spend no money. So in my mind, if I did that throughout the year, me not getting you something this particular day should not be a big deal. So I thought. But she told me, well, you still could have given me a card. You still could have and you could have given me a penny. That's what she told me.
You know, that kind of boils down to love languages again. You know, because like what you did was a lot of that quality time for her. And you're like, that should mean a lot to you. But it looks like for her, gift giving means more than the quality time.
In my mind, the trips were more than a penny.
But that's different.
I mean, I guess to me, I was like, experience or things.
Right.
Experience or thing. It's still gonna cost the same amount of money. It's still I'm throwing a number out there.
Yeah.
It's still $100.
Yeah.
Right. But either I give you the experience, like I took my baby to see dolphins in the wild, like we got on a boat and saw real life dolphins. Yes. Or I take you out to eat. Or I give you a gift card.
Yeah.
No, let me do it. I have the same $100. Either I'm taking the same boat to let you see dolphins in real life, in wildlife, or $100 gift card.
Yeah. And it's like, it depends on how they value it. Yeah. But then the experience, they're not getting anything material wise. They're just getting the experience. So they may not see that as the material of the gift card.
Like I said, my little feelings were hurt. Never again. I was like, oh, so if I don't give anybody anything, we're fine. The only person I really need to give is the baby.
Yeah.
And that's just to make sure she has the basic needs.
Right.
And so I got so turned off with the whole Christmas and gift giving. I used to think like I knew what my family wanted and stuff, but then I realized that everybody has their own taste. Yeah. And then my taste changed like on a daily. Like if you ask me, would you buy this hat? Maybe last week, I'd be like, no, I don't like it. To yesterday, I said, I want it. This is for me. It's cold too. Oh, it's flood. Yep. I want it. I'm gonna wear it. I'll wear it. You know, so I mean, the gift giving part has been hard because and I met some people who don't like gift cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, what you mean you don't like gift cards? You can put on anything that they want. They don't like gift cards. They feel that is the coward's way out is getting a gift card.
So I can see that because like for me, I don't mind gift cards, but is it as personal as finding something else other than gift cards? No, no, it's not. I feel like it's a little bit impersonal, but like it's not like I'm saying it's a coward's way out. I'm saying I appreciate the gift card, but if you were to give me something that's other than a gift card, a something that I like, I feel like okay, you care a lot more, because you're putting that effort into looking for something that I like instead of saying, okay, well, she likes, I mean, if you give me a gift card that's like to my favorite store. So like mine is New York and Company. So Rissy, if you give me a gift card to New York and Company, I feel like that's a little bit more personal than you just give me like a Visa gift card.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because you're putting a little thought into like things that I like, where that I'm like, oh, okay, they care enough. It's not like, oh, I have to give a gift. Here's $20. You didn't think crap. That wasn't even a thought. That's like, oh crap, I just last minute here, let me just look at my wallet for something. Here you go.
Well, now I know, because I didn't know you felt that way. To me, I'm like, give me money so I can buy what I want. I don't want people to think what I want and guess what I want. My style changes every day, every hour. That's why I have too much clothes or too much things. But now I know now. Hey, girl.
So break room buddies, Rissy's given me straight cash before for like my birthday and stuff like that, which I appreciate because I know where you're coming from. So you're saying like, look, this is how my thought process is. It's not just like, oh, I just looked in my wallet, here you go. Like I know where your thought process is behind just the straight cash. So I'm not thinking as like,
You
oh,
get whatever you want. Get whatever you want. Or lean towards, because you be buying a lot of stuff. Like, hey, that's $25 towards something.
Right. So, exactly. Which I can understand. So when it comes to gift giving, for me, I don't like giving gift cards because I think it's very impersonal.
I know that now. Like,
but if you like gift cards, like Rissy, if you just like just give me cash or just give me a gift card, and that's what you want, then I'll give you a gift card because that's what you want, And so like, but if you say like, oh, I really like these slippers, so and if I knew that that's what you wanted and that you weren't gonna get them, then I'd be more apt to get you the slippers more so than the gift card.
Oh, okay.
No. So, but like, if I don't know exactly what you want, but I know you like gift cards, I'll give you a gift card, But as far as, holidays, like my family, we all were like grown up that like we go all out on the holidays. Like we need to give every single person a gift and a good gift for the holidays. We don't have to give each other things throughout the year. That's not really like expected, but for the holidays, we give each other stuff for the holidays.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. So like, especially like when we were growing up, my parents would have presents underneath the tree that would fill up the entire room. And so, but like throughout the year, it was just necessities. Like if we just needed something, then my mom would get it. Otherwise, if we wanted something, she'd get it, but she wouldn't give it to us then. She'd wait till Christmas to give it to us.
Oh, okay.
And so she'd be like, okay, well, like, you want this? It's like, yeah, I want this. Okay, well, you have to wait for Christmas. Or you'll have to wait till Easter or whatever the case, And then we have to think about it. How badly do we want this? Because now, as we're older, we still get gifts from my parents and stuff, but of course, there's a lot less. Now, Brandon, break room buddies and Rissy. If I'm going to put it out here, should a child that is an adult child, get the same amount of gifts as their siblings if they do not have kids, where their siblings do?
That's a hard question, because to me, if I had kids, I want them to be treated the same. But I see myself giving more to the ones with kids because because I'm trying to help them out, encourage them. So I see myself thinking like it's fair.
It's not fair.
But it's not fair on the eyes of the childless one. Where you're like, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like my mom, she'll give me and my sister has kids, I don't. She'll give me and my sister the same amount of gifts. And then, but she's like, okay, well, I'm going to be reducing the gifts that I'm giving you guys because you guys have kids. Hello, I don't have kids. Why are you reducing my gift amount?
Oh no! Oh, it's like that. She's
It's
taking
like,
away. I thought she was just gonna get more. I didn't know she was taking away.
taken away. So now my gift amount is being reduced because my sister and my brother have kids. Well, why do I get punished if I don't have kids? And then so now I'm like, well, now I just have to have a baby, and then it's fair all of a sudden.
Dude, your refund check is going to change dramatically if you were to have a kid. I'm just going to put it out there.
I guess break room buddies. Maybe this time next year I'll be pregnant. I don't know.
You pushing it. The factors are there. Okay. All right. To just be popping up, be like, okay, I want my. If you get pregnant now, you'll have the baby around August, September, October, depending on everything around that range.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time for the holidays.
There you go. So that is the situation at hand.
All right,
so
these baby kids upstairs. These baby kids, and then my dog is old. He's like, shut up. Be quiet. You know what it is.
Now, I guess, Rissy, this is a great segue. Your dog's barking. It's a great segue into what about gift giving for your pets?
Yeah, they get all year. I don't get anything particular for them. No for birthdays. I know what I got them. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, happy birthday. And I keep it moving. Because I'm like, you're a grown man. You are 40 years old. 46. You almost in your 50s. Okay. Well, you're 28. She's 8. No, he's 56. So, no. I don't need to be getting you guys nothing. I need to provide food and shelter consistently. Food and shelter. That's all you need, right?
Yes, mama. Yes, mama. That's all you need.
Basically food and shelter, maybe a treat or two. That's it.
They're not happy with that. They're not happy with that at all.
I'm not. Yeah, I hear that. On top of these people outside, right? Like these kids were playing tag or something. Sorry. I'm just like, shut up. We're building an empire. An empire is being built, and y'all run and play haggle freaking sink. Yes, man.
The struggle is real with us, okay?
Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, because holidays used to be fun. Now it's like I only do holidays for the specials. You know, like it's just like, what can I get now that I can't normally, that I usually don't get during the year?
Right.
And so there's a sports bra. Like that's all I do. Like there's a sports bra that fits me so good, and I am like such a big cup size. Mm-hmm. Their bras are 75. Well, that's really what average my bras are, but it's a really good sports bra for 75. I'm just like, you ain't got no discounts, no coupons, because sometimes I get coupons, free shipping at least.
Right.
I was able to get it for $50 because they had a coupon plus free shipping.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't have to pay anything extra.
You got $25 off. Nice.
Like that's really what the holidays is, because I spoke to someone about the holidays, like, hey, how you gonna spend your holidays? Like, oh, we're going to the mountains. Me and my wife are going to the mountains. I was like, no family. They're like, no, they're gonna give us slack for it. But you're like, sometimes it's stressful.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like you gotta go here, there, everywhere, and
yeah. And the thing is like if everyone was understandable with like the situation that everyone has to deal with at hand, then it wouldn't be as stressful. Like I feel like, if just each family is like, okay, yeah, I'm okay with just taking Christmas Eve and you just doing Christmas Day over there, or I'm okay with doing half and half,
or a phone call. I'm okay with a phone call.
Yeah, exactly. My biggest thing though, like for mine, is that my siblings, they have more situation because they're married, right? So they have more the obligation to spend with the other side of the family, at least at one point in time. My biggest thing is I don't want my parents to be alone for the holidays. Like that breaks my heart. Like if my parents are alone for the holidays, I'll do whatever I can to at least be there so they're not alone. Because that's just usually how it is. So like my mom will be like, every now and then when she's feeling down, she's like, we're just going to be on a cruise next holiday. We're just going to be away for everybody. And so, which kind of breaks my heart because they love cruises, but they also love family time a lot more because they want to see the grandkids. And so I know. So it's sad. It's really sad. It's like for me, I know like whenever I do get married, like it's gonna be like a situation where literally I'm gonna have to plan out the entire year of holidays and be like, here's the expectations. Sister or brother, you guys need to step in so they're not alone too. Like it can't all be on me. You guys have to step in and be with them too, because it's not fair for me or my significant other that, their significant other can never see their family. Especially when like my parents are very specific on the day. Like there is no compromise on like the day after or the day like the weekend before.
That. They're like, what is?
Yes, exactly. So I don't know. It is stressful, with the holidays, but when you can make it work, it's a lot of fun. And, it's really enjoyable. You can spend time with the family that you haven't seen in a long time, or just new traditions.
But you know what I didn't like about spending time is that you could eat everybody's food. And as a kid, you don't know the backstory.
Yeah.
So like I would get food. They were like, "Hey, don't eat that," and I'm like, "What's wrong with it?" And what's wrong with it, Mom? And they're like, "Just don't." Like, and I'm like, and then you hear because you're in the kids' table for the adult table. They're like, "I don't know why her house is so dirty." Like I'm like, so and as a kid, I'm just like, so why did you let her bring it? This is your house.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is your house. Like, why didn't you tell her she couldn't bring it?
Right.
And I don't like that. I know that if I get my food from Pizza Hut and it makes me sick, I'm suing Pizza Hut.
Right.
Conversation over. What?
Wow.
It's just different stuff. Holidays is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful. I just don't like it when you commercialize it where you got people dying on Black Friday. Or people like saying like, hey, if you ain't give me this, we ain't together, or we not talking, or we're not friends. Like
it makes it so materialistic.
Yeah.
Where it's just like it takes away the actual the specialness, I guess you could say, of holidays, where it's more togetherness, it's more of happiness, being kind, and all that stuff. When you bring the materialistic portion into it, it kind of poisons a little bit of that, because now it's just like you're basing your relationship with the other person off of what you've given them on that day, where they may not have it, like you said.
Right. Now, mind you, it's December. Other things has been passed by the time you get December. Okay, listen. There's New Year's. There's Valentine's Day. There's Mother's Day. There's Father's Day. Okay. There's Easter. There is their birthdays. Obviously they're not in December. There's obviously birthdays and anniversaries. Yeah. Like there's so many graduations. First day of school. Yeah. There's so many things that happen between now and December.
Yeah.
That if you're only worried about what's going on in December, what the world?
Right. Exactly.
Like I clear out my phone and stuff. I'm like, so if you don't wish me happy birthday or Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever, then what you gonna do different for December? Right.
Exactly. Why is December so much different than all these other holidays? Yeah.
I don't know. I like the fact that because of my personality, how I am, I can just be like, I would be a turtle, my only world, and then when I feel like coming out, I'll come out.
Rissy's hibernating.
I'm hibernating because I'm like, I can't between my baby and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm not stressed about this because it gets stressful. I mean, it used to be fun again. It was fun. Now it's just like, to me, this is just a worldwide clearance to me. Like, this is the time to get stuff that I usually wait to get. I can get it now.
Right, exactly.
That's it. That's
Well,
the only thing.
this is a good segue into our final thoughts because we are running out of time. We have to go back to work.
Oh yeah, woo woo! You gotta go back to work, make that money, honey.
For Christmas, right? For the gift.
For the ungrateful shits, you know.
We were doing so good with not cursing until the very end.
Ungrateful of all ages, by the way. You don't have to be a small kid to be an ungrateful shit. Okay, you can be any age and be an ungrateful shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. So, Rissy, our final thoughts. Go right ahead.
Great topic as always, Kaninja. Holidays is it's kind of like how you make it. I try my best to keep it stress-free as possible, which means, hey, I'm not around family, which is against the holiday code, which is family. Make sure you guys stay within your means. I know there's great deals out there, but don't forget to pay your rent, your car, your insurance, all that before you head out, or give yourself a budget before you overextend yourself, because after December is January and your rent and everything else is due again. So be mindful during this holiday season, and that is by beyond 30 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. No, I totally agree. You know, holidays are supposed to be there for togetherness, for family time. And if you can make it work, that's fantastic. If you can't, like what Rissy said, like you got to do what you got to do. It's not meant to be stressful for everybody or anything along those lines, you know. And yeah, definitely don't break your bank for holidays. Your bills don't take a break for the holidays. So there's no point on making it harder for yourself just to show people how much you, in quote, love them, when you can do that all year round and all that stuff. If they think differently, then that's their fault, not yours. You have to make sure you can live your life too the next day. So the holidays, they should be fun. So that is our final thoughts. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel. And definitely let us know what your thoughts are around the holidays. What do you do on the holidays? What are your traditions? I know we didn't really hit too much of our traditions.
I ain't got none. I'm being by myself. By myself is my tradition. No matter if I'm on the beach, my house, mountains, I'm by myself and the baby and my dogs. No, by myself.
Right there. So make sure you let us know what your traditions are, especially on our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter. And reach out to us. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about in our next break time. And yeah, definitely. What are we gonna do? What do we have to do for work? What are you gonna do, Rissy?
Listen, I got fat and I bought too much food because I felt like I deserved it. So I'm gonna try to eat it before it goes bad. You, Kaninja?
I'm super tired, so I'm gonna get another cup of coffee.
Yes.
And maybe take a nap. I don't know. We'll
Yes.
see. So yes, that is what we're going to be doing, and definitely all that stuff. So happy holidays, break room buddies.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.